Hi, Mommy. It's midnight 30, so I'm gonna make this short because I'm sleepy. But I wanted to check in, tell you I love you, and yeah, I got back late from improv class today because I stayed and I watched a show. Um, I went, let's see, had class today and work, and yeah, it was an eventful day. Um, I'm looking at doing all these monologues, so I went to Samuel French today, which is a store that sells like actors' materials and plays and just stuff about the industry. And I found a monologue I really like, and I have like 13 plays I want to read, all by John Patrick Shanley. Actually, 14 by John Patrick Shanley. He's a very good playwright, and I kind of want to get more familiar with his work. I'm probably not going to read them all right now, obviously. I have other shit to do, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I had improv class today, which was hella fun. Linda, be proud. I said hella.
I am.
And yeah, it's the last day of class, and as luck would have it, I started to get really close to one of the girls in the class on the last day. That's like just the way my life works. No, but we exchanged cell phone numbers, and we plan on hanging out this quarter, which should be awesome. And I have 3 people interested in the apartment, which is pretty cool. Usma's situation like broke down, so possibly Usma, possibly this girl Farah, and possibly this guy, Jared. So I'm gonna, talk to all 3 and see who's available when and all that good stuff. Yeah, I went running this morning with my friend Ilani. Um, around the track. It was more like we said running, and then I said more like jogging, and then she said more like schlogging. It's totally schlogging, a mix between schlepping and jogging. Yeah. I love you, Mommy, and I'll read a little bit of the book for. Where's the book? There it is. Found it. Loyalty is a two-way street. When Dennis Cosgrove was an undergraduate student of mine at the University of Virginia in the early 1990s, I found him to be impressive. He was doing terrific work in my computer lab. He was a teaching assistant in the operating systems course. He was taking graduate level courses, and he was an A student. Well, in most classes he was an A student. In Calculus 3 he was an F student. It wasn't that he lacked the ability, he was just so focused on his computer courses, being a teaching assistant and a research assistant in my lab, that he simply stopped going to calculus class. That turned out to be a serious problem, as it was not the first time he had a semester in which he earned straight A's with an F. It was 2 weeks into the new semester when Dennis's checkered academic record caught the attention of a certain dean. He knew how smart Dennis was. He had seen his SAT and AP scores. In his view, the F's were all due to attitude, not aptitude. He wanted to expel Dennis, but I knew Dennis had never received a single warning about any of this. In fact, all of his A's offset his F's to the point where he couldn't even be academically suspended. Yet the dean invoked an obscure rule that left expulsion on the table. I decided to go to bat for my student. Look, I told the dean, Dennis is a strong rocket with no fins. He has been a star in my lab. If we kick him out right now, we'll be missing the whole point of what we're here for. We're here to teach, to nurture. I know Dennis is going somewhere special. We can't just dump him. The dean was not happy with me. In his view, I was a young professor getting pushy. Then I got even pushier. I went tactical. The new semester had already begun. The university had cashed Dennis's tuition check. By doing so, as I saw it, we were telling him he was welcome to remain as a student. Had we expelled him before the semester, he could have tried to enroll in another school. Now it was too late for that. I asked the dean, what if he hires a lawyer to argue all this? I might just testify on his behalf. Do you want one of your faculty members testifying against the university? The dean was taken aback. You're a junior faculty member, he said. You're not even tenured yet. Why are you sticking your neck out and making this the battle you want to undertake? I'll tell you the reason, I said. I want to vouch for Dennis because I believe in him. The dean took a long look at me. I'm going to remember this when your tenure comes up, he said. In other words, if Dennis screwed up again, my judgment would be seriously questioned. That's a deal, I told the dean, and Dennis was able to stay in school. He passed Calculus 3, did us all proud, and after graduating went on to become an award-winning star in computer science. He has been part of my life and my labs ever since. In fact, he was one of the early fathers of the Alice Project. As a designer, he did groundbreaking programming work to help make the virtual reality system more accessible to young people. And I went to bat for Dennis when he was 21 years old. Now, at age 37, he is going to bat for me. I've entrusted him with carrying Alice into the future of the research scientists designing and implementing my professional legacy. I enabled Dennis's dream way back when he needed it, and now that I need it, he is enabling mine. I love you, Mommy. And thank you for helping me enable my dreams to come out to LA. I love you. Night.